Hi, welcome to this live. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And I wanted to come on here more regularly with you because there's so much going on that you can benefit from in the world of the Seasons Connect. And what is Seasons Connect? Well, the Connect with Sheila Botelho podcast is something I've been doing since 2020, and the Seasons app is something that has been online since last year. And inside of it are tools and ways of connecting with yourself in order to maximize the way you're living, working, and building your beautiful vision for your life. And there's a whole new area that I'm focusing on called Self-Care for Business. You're going to be seeing more and more come online in the app for that. And I'm going to be sharing more about that here as well. But the purpose of today is to, if you've not already met me, I'm Sheila Botelho. I'm a self-care strategist, entrepreneur, and creator of the Seasons Self-Care app. And I'm committed to helping you live more deeply into your purpose, connect to it, really reconnect to it, and build your version of a happy, successful life, because success looks different for all of us. And so today, the focus of this conversation is about the beauty and frankly power of switching up your routine. I would love to hear if you are watching this after the fact or if you are on live with me, please put in the comments a 1 if you're the type of person who loves routine and you could have your day in and day out look the same as long as it's a day that you enjoy over and over and over. And put a 2 in the chat or in the comments if you're the type of person that likes routine for a little while, but then you need to switch it up regularly. Otherwise, you go out of your mind. Well, it really does depend on your background, what is comfortable and what feels safe to you, your personal experience, and also your design. And if you've been following along here for a while, I've had a few human design experts on the podcast talking about that very thing and how, depending on our human design, some people are into Enneagrams, some people are into all of these other types of personality profiles. You get to know that what makes you tick might be different than what makes someone else tick. And in my case, I am a sacral manifesting generator 1-3. You can go look up what that means, or you can listen to one of my past podcasts. If you go to sheilabotelho.com and you put in human design in the search, you'll get a bunch of probably 3 or 4 different episodes come up where we talk about all this and what it means. But ultimately, I will say, for me personally, what that looks like is I really do like change. I have ideas, and my whole focus in my life is to be able to allow different ideas to land, to feel into whether they are right for me, and then to take action on them. And it's not like never finishing things, although that is that's kind of if you're in your not self, as they would say in human design, like just starting things, never finishing. But what I really love is latching onto a vision and seeing it through to completion, and then shifting it and pivoting it and seeing how it can reach a wider audience or whatever the case, which is, see what I'm doing here today. I'm pivoting a little bit to what I would normally do by coming on live. And I really like it because it allows me to tap into the heartbeat of what's going on in this community over here, and to hear from you, to understand where you're coming from. What are you working on? So again, I'd love for you to share in the comments a 1 if you like steady, scheduled, same day in, day out, like you thrive on routine, or again, if it's routine you enjoy, or 2, if you love to switch things up on a regular basis. And I don't mean like, again, incessantly changing and never fully committing to something. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just having seasons where you're focused on one thing, you bring it through to completion, then you start something else, or you add a different arm to it, or it takes on a different flavor. Put a 2 for that. Something else I would love to know is, are you in the season of going after your big, bold business dream right now? Are you watching this and you're totally satisfied where you're at in your life, or are you actually looking to create a change? Do you have something brewing inside of you that you want to get out into the world? And maybe you're taking steps toward it, or maybe you're just in the exploration phase and you're not quite sure how to do it. I'd love to hear it because I want to cheer you on. And the beautiful thing about this community is you'll find there are many of a combination of people who will be in that camp. And, as I'm working with clients to help them get clarity on the things that they really want to be bringing into the world. There are so many different things that impact the steps that they take. Their season of life, the season of their relationships, the season of where they're at in their physical health, their physical lived experience even, the focus of the life externally outside of their business or outside of their career. We are not linear beings. Like we are multifaceted creatures with so much going on at any given time, some of us more than others. So when we are looking at starting something new, we have to take all of the different things into account. And I will say, when I was first starting out in the world of personal development and wellness, I was single. It was just me. I could just go with the flow. And then I got into a relationship, and then it was about me and my partner, my husband, Peter. And, well, what did he want to do? And coming together, making some decisions together. And fortunately, we've been aligned on many, many things over the years. We are also very, very, very different people. If you know us, you see we're very much opposites in many ways, yet we are on the same page about the big things, about our vision for our future, and about, philosophical things that are really, really important, values, all that kind of stuff, which very, very important to have that. And yet we have different goals for ourselves personally, each of us individually too, which we support each other in. So that was a different season for me then, saying, oh, it's not just all about me. What does Peter want to do? And then we were married for 10 years, and then we had kids. Then it was about myself, my relationship, and then what do these tiny humans need? So my focus got divided. And if you are a parent, or if you are caring for an elder, because I've been caring for elders through that time, caring for meaning being involved, not like direct daily care, but that's been an element of my life, definitely throughout the years. I've had illness and death and loss and things come through over the last decade as well. And so all of these things flavor our experience. So if you're in a place right now where you're finding it's just so hard to get focused on this business idea I want to bring through, this vision, whether it's ceremony that you want to be doing, whether it's retreats you want to be having, or a whole new type of flavor to your business, or a whole new arm of it, and you're feeling like I just can't get settled, I just want you to take a breath and know that you're not alone in feeling this way. And there's nothing wrong with you if you feel like it's unsettling, because it is. It's something new. It's something different for you, not just in your mind to get used to, but for your body to get used to as well. And so that's why it takes intentionality and perhaps having someone to guide you through that process of, okay, let's get clear on the big vision of what you want to achieve, and then creating the foundation to help you get there, which is something I focus on with my self-care strategy. And the reason why I call it self-care strategy and why I'm a self-care strategist is because I'm about strategizing those visions you have for your life and doing it in a way that is supporting your body, your relationships, all of those things, so that while you're growing this vision of yours, you're experiencing health in other areas of your life. Yes, you're making shifts. You are allocating time a little differently, but there's a healthy way to do it. And it's something that I've fortunately been able to do. And I've been really grateful to guide people through as well. So I'd love to share more about that. And the whole purpose for this today was to remind you that it's okay to shift and to pivot. And sometimes it's better than okay. Sometimes it's the prescription for something you may be experiencing, like the stagnation, switching things up a little bit. And sometimes it doesn't need to be a really, really big shift, because those things can unearth us, unground us, and create a lot of chaos. But think about, what is one small shift that you could make in order to move your vision forward in your life? Is it something as simple as maybe moving your office to a different room of your house, or working at a coffee shop for a little bit to kind of get new ideas, new information? Is it maybe setting up a work date, a co-working date with someone who's in a similar type of work where you can bounce ideas off of each other and work alongside each other? You can do this over Zoom even. Is it something like going live and just connecting with your community to get ideas, to get inspiration, and to maybe share encouragement? What is it for you? It can be anything you want. I invite you to think about that this week as you move towards the vision you have for your life. And if you're sitting here and you're like, yeah, I feel so amazingly good where I'm at. I don't need any changes right now. Life is amazing. I want you to share that too. And I want to celebrate it because that is something that so many of us are after. We want to feel that sense of contentment. And even though we feel content, to want to grow from that place is still really healthy too. It's okay to be so content with what you have and then have one foot also stepping into something new. Because I really believe that we are creatures designed to grow and shift and change and to push our limits of what's possible for ourselves. We can do it in a very healthy way. It doesn't need to be scary. And one of the ways that I really love to do it is in community. I have my beautiful soul sisters who are my business besties. We connect up in various ways. And then, of course, there is the Seasons Collective community that is something you'll be able to step into should you want to have a wider experience of connection with people in many different businesses and careers. So stay tuned for that. You can actually just, if you are interested in learning about that, please do write in the word seasons and I can send you some details on that. So thanks for being here. Celebrate if you need to celebrate. Share something that is happening for you in your life that we can witness and know that we're all in this together. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Big blessings.